This is Tracey Emin, not to be confused with Tracey Ullman, her spirit sister. For both are multi-talented artists who are surprisingly into knitting, crafts, quilts, and other forms of domestic craftiness. Tracey Emin's craftiness allows her to make commentary on domesticity and give a sense of art bleeding seamlessly into daily life. Can we tell the difference? Let's consult our experts. We have two photos here, and one is art, a work of art, and the other is a mere thing you'd see in your daily life.
All right. Okay, I would say that the work of art is on the top because that looks like the shed that Peter Gabriel recorded all of his albums in.
Well, you're actually wrong.
Oh.
The one on the top is just an ordinary garden shed where I have two of those. Where two sheds did all his compositions.
Okay.
And the shed on the bottom is a not so ordinary shed that you find in a gallery, and it was created by the artist Tracey Emin. Emin. And it is called A Perfect Place to Grow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
That looks
how do you get it?
The perfect place to grow. I see plants and I see.
Oh,
pots.
yeah, there's growth. If you climb up this ladder, her father is in the birdhouse.
That's pretty mean.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of homage to her dad.
Oh, okay. So like her actual dad,
Yeah, apparently
is
he's
her
stuck
actual
in there.
dad in there?
Yeah, it's like one of those David Blaine things.
Come see my dad stay in the shed for 45 days straight. Can you bring me something to eat? A spot of tea, please.
But
he's like, let me out of here,
you ungrateful wench.
All those years of art school and I end up in a shed. You and your highfalutin friends put me in a shed. Next
up are these two items. Which one's art and which one is not?
Okay, well, the one on the bottom looks like stuff that my kids would do at scout camp, so I am going with that one.
Okay, the one on the bottom you said?
Yeah, because like they've got the scout camp stuff on there. So
okay, yeah. So you think that's art?
It's. You know what? It's kind of crafty, but
it's crafty.
It's crafty. It looks more like a craft.
I'll have to give it to you because it is the art piece is the one on the bottom. It's a tent, but it's called Everyone I Have Ever Slept With. And if you go into the tent, there's lists of names of like all these people she slept with in the tent, which I think is. It seems like really hard to sleep with all these people in that tent. She probably needs this
big tent,
right? It's like if she wants to kind of pile all these people in that tent, she should probably get this tent on top, which is being sold at REI for like $150.
But before we go into is this like a 2-person tent?
Yeah, it's like you there must be like 30 names written on this tent, so a lot of people got in that.
Yeah, but you know, dude, do you remember like the fad back in the 50s? Like, how many people can fit in a telephone booth,
or a VW Bug or something?
Volkswagen.
Yeah, that's what this was. I think. I mean, I assume that it's like you try to just cram all these people in the tent, and if you can get the zipper closed, then you win. Right. But I'm like, you could actually get probably like 3 times that many people in the 8-man tent on the top.
Well, comfortably.
And they wouldn't be as cramped, and you'd probably sleep better.
Oh, I mean, how many people are in, and how many people have slept in that tent?
Well, there's quite a few names. If you just like look at all the names.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, there's names all over it. So she's, yeah. I don't know if it's cheating to put a fetus in there because it's not full grown.
No, it's not really. Oh no, Fotusi.
It's just someone named Fotusi. Okay.
Fotusi. No, that's a what do you call it? That's a dance. back in
Oh,
the.
do you think they
yeah.
did the Fatoussi while they were in the tent?
It was supposed to be like the Watusi, but it never took off.
It was just mainly the Watusi, but there's no arm motions, just feet motions.
Yeah.
All right, finally we have these two pictures. So I'm gonna small-in myself so I can so you can see better what you're dealing with.
Are you gonna
here.
ensmall in yourself?
I'm gonna ensmall myself. You can ensmall your. I'm gonna ensmall yours.
Let's hide ourselves. Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
so which is art and which is just daily life?
This looks like every teenage girl's bed that from 80s movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wasn't this Molly Ringwald's bed in Pretty in Pink? Yeah,
pretty much.
That's what I was feeling.
Yeah, neither of them look appealing or very artsy. But if I had to guess, I would say the one with the colors. Okay, I'm gonna go for the one on the right. One on the right.
Well, you're
White
right.
bed.
That is another famous work by the artist Tracey Emin.
If this was a cake, and this was named My Bed, like if this was the size of a cake and she made a cake, art. And you could eat it.
You should open up an art consultancy.
I know. It's like, I like this, but what if you put a phone charger by the bed? You know what this needs? It needs a jingle.
A jingle?
Like, hey, everybody, have you seen my bed? It's my best friend. I swear I lay my head.
I had a complete, absolute breakdown, and I spent 4 days in bed. I was asleep and semi-unconscious. When I eventually did get out of bed, had some water, went back, looked at the bedroom and couldn't believe what I could see. This absolute mess and decay of my life. When I'm installing the bed, it's kind of really sad and very depressing because I'm actually going into a time capsule of my past.
It is sad. Well, here's the thing. It became a famous work of art, so now whenever she goes to new galleries and museums, she has to recreate this bed. Like, oh, I'm going to go to the Tate Britain or the Tate Modern and I have to remake this bed all over again. So she's forced to, this bed is like, 25 years old now. So she has to go back and like find the soiled underwear from 25 years ago that's now in a Ziploc bag and put it on the new installation, this fresh installation of this bed. You got to like remake the kind of filthiness of it. So she, like I said, she's forced to remake the old bed with all the vodka bottles, cigarette butts, dirty underwear. In a way, the elite of the art world are forcing this poor woman to like continue to put that out there in museums as part of her identity or whatever, when clearly she's not that person anymore.
All of the things that are around the bed no longer relate to my life at all.
But yeah, she's saying the things in her bed no longer relate to the bed, to her life at all. So why is she continue to? What she should do, if she wanted to be really transgressive, I think, is to remake the bed, but make it nice.
Yeah.
I mean, poor girl. She's like being forced to spread her dirty underwear out just for the public to gawk at all over again, over and over for 25 years. She should make a nice bed.
Yeah,
like that whole layered look that you get at hotels.
Yeah, totally.
If Tracey Emin wanted to be really transgressive, she should, like, the next time some big museum wants to have my bed installed in their gallery, she should say, okay, I'm gonna bring my bed, and then instead of what they were expecting, she should be transgressive and give them something unexpected and say, I'm gonna make it nice.
Yeah, this is where I'm at now. I've made my money.
That was my past, and this is Tracey Emin in 2022 or whatever.
This is like Bed Bath and Beyond Emin. You know what I'm saying?
She should do, and she could also, like, can you imagine a throw pillow? And and she's like, my bed by Tracey Emin.
Yes. Look at the decorative accent pillows. This is where my Ed is now. Dude, you can go to Overstock. Do you see how they're doing these corners too? They're not even fitted sheets. These girls are good.
They were really good. I would that bed looks so comfortable.
I know.
Cool.
Yeah, and honestly, man, like Tracy, let's get an alarm clock. You know, a phone charger in your stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't see any of that. What she do is like, to be really transgressive, is like do this and then to put out a YouTube video of how you make this bed, like much like these women have done.
Right. She should come out and like, full disclosure, I'm just going to give you my full confessional here. I was going through a tough time back in the 90s, but I'm here to show you how to make a really nice bed. I'm going to do the layered look.
Yeah.
There's going to be duvets, throw pillows, these 700 threads per inch or whatever they, something really fancy.
Look, man, like you can go to Target and you can get 1,000 thread count sheets of California King for like $40.
Wow. Yeah.
You can get a full
and it doesn't even cost
set.
$2.5 million.
You're right. You can get a full bedspread set, right?
I mean, she wants to, as an artist, who doesn't want to be relatable and be like, I'm gonna go and deal instead of like 2.5 million pounds, I'm gonna like acquire beds that are kind of within the more common range of like your average kind of middle class working family.
And honestly, why should Tracey Emin and all of her depression like make that much money when there's a ton of people that are just as depressed as she is that do this for free? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I mean,
right.
Dude,
yeah.
like I know a lot of people have stayed in bed for like 5.5, 6 days. They didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I have friends who went through depression cycles and didn't leave their bed for many days, and you look at their beds now and they look kind of like this. They got through it.
They got their shit together.
They're not going to exploit their prior weakness. And try to capitalize.
I mean, like everybody goes through that, but
but it's like, I'm gonna like paint a painting on how fucked up my life used to be, and you're gonna pay me millions of dollars.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I mean, look, more power to her. But
no, I mean, that part of it, it's like, go for it, girlfriend.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear how like the art world can relate to the common man, because that's some bullshit.
A lot of Labor Day sales here she could have taken advantage of, but
oh, dude, no kidding.
Too bad.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I mean,
Tracy, I'll hook you up with some deals.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean, at least we can guide you in the right place. And honestly, I mean, you're an artist. You probably run in the same circles as Martha. Come on, give her a buzz.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart would probably love to hear from you.